And cables.
Remix.
In a world filled with struggle. Last time on.
Welcome back.
So Bones picks up on it.
Good. Now we start heading back towards the ship.
Do you?
I mean, he said the credits would go into my account when he was on the ship.
Yep, when he's on the cruiser, yes.
On the cruiser.
Yeah. Oh, all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
on the cruiser. So I'm saying you need to get when I get on this ship, not the cruiser.
I need to get back on my ship where I can answer that com.
The comm stopped. You don't need to worry about the comm. Comm.
We will follow the shuttle into cruiser space. We'll follow you up.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
He says that won't be necessary.
Okay. So, how do you want to do this? Like a PayPal type thing, or?
I got checking in the savings. All my money's in my savings. It's
See,
gonna take 3 to 5
see
days.
the way my account's set up. I really need those credits like yesterday. No, really, I've been here too long.
Like I don't have enough gas to get off this planet.
When
Really.
he says, don't worry about the credits. Your friend in the Senate, he'll take care of it, no problem.
Oh, okay. Well, so should I call him?
Cause you see, you got to check in the savings.
And they're both about to be bottomed out.
You see, that's a financial question. You should really contact the office and talk to the financial secretary, and they will handle all the.
I need to speak to the financial manager.
Here, you need a number to the financial advisor for the Republic.
Oh no, you
I'm
want
surprised
customers.
everyone's trying not to say. I mean, you're doing the Galaxy a great credit. You don't need credits.
You see,
You're being
all bounties are
rewarded.
all bounties are due on delivery.
Yeah.
Well, he looks at you, and he kind of gives you just this kind of a stare, and he says, "That was not the arrangement."
Remember that?
Well, neither was changing the coordinates.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I say that.
He's in your earpiece. What do you say?
Neither was changing the coordinates.
Yet here we are.
I had to use fuel to get here.
So the clone troopers are relieving Kyberious from Bones. Anybody doing anything, or are they allowing?
I don't think you allowed just yet. You haven't been paid.
Well, the clone troopers are grabbing them and moving them. So
Can I
either Kyberious is
roll to remember?
refusing to move, or somebody jumps in the way.
Can I roll to remember the actual deal that we made? Because
Yeah, sure.
what is it? Contacts? What would it be?
Well, memory?
Yeah. I don't have that. So
I don't have memory.
can I go with explosion?
Don't you have diplomacy or anything like that?
Leadership.
Just make a roll.
Contacts.
Just make a roll.
The force.
The force will help me remember.
Hey, I evened out.
Yes.
Hold on,
You
I'm sorry,
contacted
something.
Toji and told him you were going to terminate Kyberious and you told him where you're going to be at
Yeah.
for the pickup. So And Zentochi responded back and told you they agreed to it.
Mm-hmm.
And they would be sending someone for the prisoner transfer.
Yeah.
Now, when they arrived here is when everything changed. But you also have to remember that Zentochi is a senator.
Yeah.
So if the council decides to change things, it doesn't really have much pull in that.
But what I agreed to is not what he's saying I agreed to, right?
To what?
The wording that I agreed to is not what he's saying, like having him on the cruiser before the money.
Well, this whole setup is not a normal bounty.
Right.
Therefore, it has to be handled differently. Since it's such a high-profile bounty, and there's such a high amount of credits at stake here, special precautions are in place.
Yeah.
This isn't like you're dropping off somebody for a couple of grand.
Yeah.
A thug or something like that Jabba wanted you to go grab because you wronged him. It's not like this at all. This is, in their eyes, a terrorist.
Mm.
That's why they have all the security for it, and that's why they're taking all the precautions to make sure this is done correctly.
Okay. I'm trying to decide if I would feel the need to ride along, or if I would feel the need to shadow until I get my money. Because I don't especially work with Obi-Wan. I mean, I work with 2 Jedi, or previous Jedi. So, theoretically, I trust them as far as I can throw them, at least.
Are you trying to convince yourself?
I'm trying to decide whether I would trust them to pay me.
Well, I mean, it's the Republic. The Republic, I mean, they're a pretty large organization, and they are pretty honorable with their arrangements.
What is
Now, if you were dealing with, let's say, the Hutts, I could understand where you would be a little like, I don't know about this. I mean, crime lords, yeah, but it's the Republic.
Would your character be able to see the honorableness of the Republic since you're honorable yourself?
Would he trust the Republic?
Yeah. Like,
I mean, are the Mandalorians in good relations with the Republic?
He trusts them enough to try to get the Mandalorian represented on the Senate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would probably trust him.
Waiting on an answer. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell him, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get on my ship, y'all get on yours, and I'm not leaving your airspace until the money gets transferred.
So you're not going to leave orbit basically until the money's there.
Right.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
They don't care.
that's fine. Here's the cruiser. Here's your ship.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
Okay. As long as they're fine with it, I'm fine with it.
Anyways, Obi-Wan addresses you and he says, those are agreeable terms.
I'm glad we could work together again.
Glad to clear my name soon.
How'd you deceive?
It's decent. It's not great, but it's decent.
You might want to use the next miner to bump that up.
Well, you see.
See, I gotta check it in.
It's in my savings. I'm trying to put it into my check-ins, but it's gonna take 3 to 5 days worth of work.
Yeah. Gonna brush up on that lion real quick.
Oh. So you just go with it?
Yeah, I guess.
I think the plan did not go the way it was supposed to.
That's
Not
for sure.
exactly.
It's for damn sure.
Kyberious going with it?
Yeah, for now.
Okay. Well, clone troopers, one in each arm.
Hey, you're like a prom date.
Escorting you
Mm-hmm.
towards the shuttle.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you hear the clone troopers. They yell, "Incoming!"
Yep.
And you hear a ship fly overhead. And something quickly drops out of the ship and lands.
Do we
I
recognize?
know who that is.
He lands right in between you and the clone troopers, kind of throws them back with the force onto the ground, pulls out his lightsaber, and has it ready. And then, yours actually.
No, I had mine stored. Oh shit, yeah, he would. Well, hold on. Let's see. Positive, he pulls the double. Negative, he pulls mine.
Okay.
Oh.
It's negative, he
that's
pulls
negative.
mine. Oh. Well, it's purple. It's not
Yeah.
like it's Sith colors.
Because that's the one you had on you, right?
I had both of them on me.
Yeah. So yeah, they says he's, all of a sudden you feel like your lightsaber fly into the air, and as he comes down, grabs it, ignites it as he hits the ground.
Not again, you dumb fool.
And then he has a head in his hand. That's inside a helmet, and he throws it at your feet and in between the clone troopers, or Obi-Wan and you guys.
Oh?
Yes. And he says, "It was a trap, Master. They brought a bounty hunter."
Oh.
And all of a sudden, now the clone troopers are all aimed. And Obi-Wan has stopped, and he's like,
Wait.
"Hold your fire."
Oh,
It's a Mandalorian helmet.
okay.
And Anakin looks a little wounded, by the way.
I
He
do-
has, you go and mark, he has 3 wounds.
I do a quick head check on my guys.
Report in?
Nope, not one of mine.
And Anakin looks right at you, and he says, "Do you ever pick up your comms?"
We were in the middle of something.
Well, this was actually important. And then Obi-Wan sees you guys having a conversation, and then everything kind of starts clicking in his head. And, he quickly, ignites his lightsaber, and so does his Padawan. And he looks at you and he says, "A setup."
Strategic retreat?
Hold on, you made a deal with me here now.
Or suppressed
You haven't
fire.
been paid. I think you're honorable here. I think you need to be honorable to the deal you made, sir.
Well, Obi-Wan still has, the soldiers holding their fire.
Yeah.
And so he looks right at you, Corvus. Obi-Wan does.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "You can still make it out of this on top. Just hand him over." By the way, Bones is ready to go.
He's like, "I like violence, master."
He's read the situation, and the situation says, "Combat."
His eyes go from green to red.
Combat mode initiated. Roger, roger.
God.
Do you really want to fight Obi-Wan Kenobi?
No.
No, he's like, "No, I really don't."
Yeah.
Not to mention clone troopers.
Yeah, those are pretty good too. And with the cruiser in orbit.
And Obi-Wan looks at you, Corvus, and he says, I don't know anything about a bounty hunter being here. The only bounty hunter I knew of that was going to be here was you.
Honorable to your deal, sir. Honorable to your deal.
So we gotta stick this out until I get paid.
Yeah,
Unless you're going to pay a fate and reject it.
I'm trying to figure out how we get this to work now that your apprentice is here.
The cover's blown.
Yeah, cover's been low.
Obi-Wan still seems willing to go with it.
And he's talking to you, Skywalker is. He's talking to you. And he says, Master, I picked up on his ship. He arrived shortly after the cruiser did. And he tells you, fire spray class. Customized. Heavily.
Now, would I know that particular type off the top of my head?
Would I know that type?
Probably not. But Anakin likes ships, so he likes talking about them. And he says, I may have scratched the Night Phantom slightly.
Oh no.
God damn it. This is when I wish I had rage.
Just a little.
I believe I'm infuriated with my apprentice here.
He said he was more capable than I thought he would be.
Well,
You fool.
Good.
God.
we should probably not fight Obi-Wan Kenobi right now. I mean,
I need this bounty lifted off of me.
there's really only one
I
that
don't need it going up. We don't need Yoda level bounty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what this is.
I'm gonna roll leadership on Anakin.
Yes.
Try and get him to back down.
Alright. By the way, your knights, they're contacting you in the comms.
Yeah.
And said, order, sir? Because they're reading the situation.
Yeah. Everyone, Anakin, stand down. I don't want to have to fight you again. That's a plus. 5.
You have any bonus towards that you can use?
It would really help if his actual leader would tell him to stand down.
Anakin looks at
I
you.
mean, I can't give it away, otherwise it says I'm the Sith Lord and he's the apprentice, and that makes it really bad.
Yeah, Anakin looks at you, Corvus. And he says, stand down? They just tried to assassinate him behind his back. They were not going to honor the arrangement. He was trying to clear his name. You want me to stand down?
I'm gonna walk over and pull the head out of the helmet. See if I recognize him.
It's gonna take a minute.
Just pick the helmet up and
Just shake it until it falls out.
It looks like one of your guys, Kenobi.
just basically see if I recognize him using contact.
Well,
Because I lived on Mandalore for 10 years.
Can you like break?
you
the
pull out your knife.
No, you pull out the knife, you just stab it in there and just pull it back out. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, you get the head out of the helmet finally, and you look at it like, oh, right, that's the bounty hunter from the arena.
Django?
It's Django. And then Obi-Wan looks at it and he says the same thing. He says, that's the bounty hunter that I met.
So you're saying you know him?
Well, he also had a bounty on him.
A bounty on a bounty hunter.
Yes, the Republic put one on him after his attempts in trying to assassinate the Senator Amidala.
So it sounds like more bounty, right?
Well, technically, Anakin.
Well, does Anakin collect on the bounty?
Well, Kenobi looks at you, Corvus, and he says, "We can still make this work. If you hand over Kyberious, we can let the boy go. He did take out a major threat to the Republic."
You said there was a bounty on this one?
There was. That's how you look at it.
Any chance Anakin can collect on it?
Pardoning
Since he
him.
brought you proof of death.
Pardoning him would be collecting on it. Otherwise, we would have to take him in too.
Anakin? And
He says, he looks at me and says, "He's young. I'm sure he doesn't quite know what he's doing."
Anakin puts on the Mandalorian helmet because he finally has one now.
Rage.
Yes.
You accept it?
I mean, it's Anakin. He has to.
You accept it? Well, he's called young, and he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
So Anakin is enraged now.
Anakin, for the love of all that is the Force.
He immediately attacks a
stand
clone trooper
back.
right next to him
Oh my god.
with the Force. He just throws a Force push at him.
Yep. You never accepted or denied this yet, Dan.
Oh, you actually...
I was
Yeah,
legit.
he's
That's
compelling.
the reason I'm still here.
So you accepted it? Okay, then get it out of my reach. Otherwise, I'll take it back.
Ogini is gonna put a lightsaber to his throat.
Oh, you know how this is gonna end.
Not in his throat, just to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so Yini comes up behind him, just has a lightsaber right there.
Yeah. Anakin, stand down.
Oh no.
Yep. That's a 4.
Let's see. Anakin with rage. How would he resist that?
No, that's a 3.
I'm pretty sure he's used.
Rage?
Yeah, he'll accept it. He's like, no. He says no.
No. Anakin,
Always match.
he's calm for just a moment. And he says, "If you're not with me, you're against me." And then he lets out a huge Force push. Go ahead and make a roll for him. Just an area all around him.
Can I use the Force to keep my ground?
Yeah. You can roll for everybody.
Oh, God.
Is it yours?
Wow.
Nice. Oh no, that's Anakin.
That's
That's
Anakin's.
9?
Oh gosh. What was Anakin's?
8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
Anakin's is 11. Kyberious is gonna roll this, keep his own ground on
Hey,
this one.
roll for me, would you, John? Grab the green dice and roll.
The
Or
green
blue ones, don't matter. Just grab some dice. Or your dice. Yeah, roll those two.
Kyberious has an 8 to
Plus
keep
2.
his ground.
Okay. Kyberious has an 8. Yeah.
Plus 2. Plus 2.
And
Did Ogini
one moment.
get an opportunity maybe to use his lightsaber to slice at Anakin when that happened?
Make his lightsaber.
I don't
You know, that's probably
7?
it's probably why he's like.
7 on
Oh,
the
no.
lightsaber?
He didn't. Actually, you know, he got thrown back and the lightsaber flew from his hand.
Yeah.
Could Anakin call that lightsaber to his hands?
Well, he's not, but
Okay,
he's more focused right now on.
he is.
And ours is. Alright, so with that huge Force kind of sphere all around him, Force Unleashed. Right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I imagined.
Exactly. Alright. So the clone troopers kind of get thrown to the ground. Obi-Wan actually, he stands his ground actually. He just kind of weathers it. Ahsoka Tano actually gets
Knocked back
thrown into the shuttle.
All the troopers.
The troopers are on the ground. Then did you make one for your Mandalorian Knight? Oh, you did the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Which he failed, right?
Yeah.
That's him, right?
Oh, I guess Bones is gonna have to make one too.
Yeah, Bones has to make one. Yep.
He's probably not gonna make this.
I thought he has any. No.
Oh,
No. 7 for Bones on his athletics.
7.
Yeah.
He's in a Bright Lancer.
Oh wait, he turns on his parkour first. No, just kidding.
He's like, wow. So he gets thrown into the Bright Lancer.
Wait, he could use his multi-jointed stunt to keep him standing upright, being able to contort his body in midair and land right.
Oh, does he have a point to spin?
No, it's just one of his stunts that he had though.
Would Ogini be able to use Saber Throw to call the Saber back to him?
Oh.
Yeah. Do what?
Would Ogini be able to use his Saber Throw stunt to call the Saber back to him?
Yeah, I can see that. But right now, until it gets to him, he has a temporary aspect of disarmed.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yep. Alright, so anyways, you have Skywalker still standing, and you have Obi-Wan Kenobi still standing.
Oh no. We got to this part really fast.
Right.
Don't worry about it. Everything is fine.
We just skipped straight to Revenge of the Sith. Crap.
Everything is fine.
So, Kenobi, he tells the troopers as they're trying to stand back up, he tells them, secure Kyberious. I'll handle this one.
Mm. Fuck. I hate this.
Of course, everybody's able to stand back up, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to charge an axe or anything. Everybody's getting back up like, what was that?
Let's see your sheet for a sec.
The 4 stunts sheet?
No.
Oh, my sheet?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm ambitious here, man. I really don't have a whole lot you can play off of, that's the thing.
Apprentice is infuriating.
Yeah.
He's screwing this up.
That's true, he is.
He did save you from a bounty hunter, though.
I'm gonna say that you are infuriated with Anakin trying to mess you up.
Huh.
I mean, if he didn't take out the bounty hunter, that shuttle probably would never have made it back to the cruiser.
That is true.
Oh god, he really fucked it up, yep. I'm taking it. Oh fuck, yep. I'm pissed off now, Anakin. I tell the damn kid to stand the hell down, to quit, to know his place. Yeah. And that his place wasn't here right now. That's for sure. Question is
Kyberious, talk some sense into him.
Well, I think at this point he's laser focused on Kenobi.
Yeah.
Because he's the one guy that withstood that blast, and now that's a challenge.
You underestimate my power. No, I didn't. Oh. That pisses me off.
he acts on his emotions. He's kind of have to because I know he did rage him twice already. That's what sucks.
He is enraged.
Yeah. So. Sorry, guys. This isn't gonna be fun.
Well, I mean, you don't have to apologize to me. I'm 4 days away in hyperspace.
I mean, I have to continue playing Ethan the way he is, you know? He acts on his emotions. I'm sorry, he's definitely laser focused on this, and he's definitely gonna go after.
You didn't get. Did you give him the high ground before we got here?
No, because see, that's a stunt, and I wasn't able to pick up that stunt quite yet.
Yeah. They're having a conversation.
You have allowed this Dark Lord to twist your mind until now now you have become the very thing you swore to destroy. Don't lecture me, Obi-Wan. I see through the lies of the Jedi. I do not fear the dark side as you do.
Someone's spot on.
This actually still would fit in this exact moment.
Justice and security to my new empire.
Except for that
Your
little bit.
new
My new
empire? Don't make me kill you. Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy. If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Yeah.
A Sith deals in absolutes.
Except that's an absolute.
I will do what I must. You will try.
There we go.
Yeah.
How much do you want that bounty gone?
Alright, so we're gonna have Anakin and Obi-Wan go after everybody else.
Okay. They're having a conversation. Only trying to kill him.
Alright, I am going to,
You could just let them just, hey look, you guys want to fight? That's cool. Look, I'm gonna jump in my shuttle.
See ya.
I'm gonna be over here watching.
See ya.
Because I've been there front row before.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Don't worry, Anakin. I'll pick up the pieces. Leg over here. Arm over here.
yeah.
They could be the announcer. It
So-
looks like Obi-Wan has the high ground.
Hey, Anakin, you should probably get up there. No, not like that. Oh,
Ahsoka
God.
is in a separate
Those legs.
zone, right?
Ahsoka?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So's Bones.
Yes. Okay.
Everybody else, and yeah.
Yeah.
He's not even. Well, he was kind of there.
He was.
His head's there.
I mean, his helmet is on Anakin's face now. Wait, does that mean Anakin now has Mandalorian armor?
Oh, he's not having a helmet on his face. He has the helmet.
Yeah. Remember, I was holding it whenever I went.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's
Oh.
like.
But
Ew.
Anakin did kill it, therefore you
Now-
can still recognize it as Anakin. So would you not?
Being the Mandalorian that you are, you would find the rest of him.
Yeah.
And also find next of kin
Right.
to return the armor to the next
Yeah.
in line.
Even if Anakin claimed it after he took the kill.
If Anakin wants to fight him for it,
Yeah.
that's a Mandalorian thing.
That is a Mandalorian thing.
Armor's passed down.
True. But last I also checked, keep what you kill, right? It's also the Mandalorian way, isn't it?
Don't make me kill this. I will keep what I kill.
I may have
You
stunned.
didn't kill it though.
Does not mean I
will
have to
keep
use
what
it.
I kill.
Right?
Alright, well anyways, Kyberious is going to go ahead and multi-target Force Lightning
Okay.
all the troopers in Obi-Wan.
All what?
The troopers and Obi-Wan.
Alright.
It's 4 damage of electricity.
I take it that means that you're giving up on the bounty.
I'm going to have to for now.
Seems like more people are going to have a bounty.
Yeah.
Hey, bounty hunter with a bounty. I'm helping you out.
Literally holding the helmet of one.
It's only the helmet. I mean, I have the rest of the body armor.
The head
In my
is
ship.
on the ground.
Is it a dark helmet?
Yeah. Alright, go ahead and make a roll.
That's
Plus
a 9.
A 9.
And because Obi-Wan is there, I will definitely also spend one of my Force Walk points to boost it an extra 2.
Okay.
To really emphasize of who I am.
You just spend your fate to do it?
Oh yeah, I do have to spend a fate to do it, don't I?
Yep.
Damn. No, because I'm going to need the fate. Never mind, I don't do that.
Alright. I would say, man, if I was gaining like Anakin was, I could.
Right. I'm about to put rage on here, I swear. Because none of these aspects are helping me whatsoever.
Alright. And 1 second. I know, it seems like Anakin's built better than you are.
He is, unfortunately, that's the thing. Like, I built him better than my actual self, and
For at least for combat.
no, for everything, really. I mean, he's supposed to be my support character, but he's driving the fucking story.
Well, that's what happens when you recruit a main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
Alright, what was your total?
9.
Okay. Alright. So, you succeed on them.
Oh wow.
Yes.
But I mean, it's Force Lightning.
It's essentially really it's down. Like the only way it can get any more stronger is if it could go to a +9 start out. It's the only way it can get any stronger.
Huh.
Which is literally off the charts.
Wait, so it's at +8 right now?
It's at +7, but it's rounded. But the damage is based off the ability rounded up, so it's counted as an 8.
Oh, I see
So,
what you're saying.
and Obi-Wan kind of, he deflects it with his lightsaber.
Yeah, of course he does.
But took out the clone troopers, so it hit every single one of the clone troopers and just shocked the mess out of them.
Shocking.
And then I'd draw my double blade after the shock
Alright.
and ignite to reveal the true blood red of the Sith.
You can, John, you can roll for the knight that's right there.
Yeah.
Knight Ogini?
Ogini.
He's using saber throw this turn to get his lightsaber back.
Did you add your +2 of your lightsaber into the show because you're using lightsaber?
Oh, yeah.
I guess Bones would stand up,
Probably trying to remember that. Using lightsaber.
and Bones would take a defensive action to protect Kyberious.
He's supposed to be up.
Yeah.
So he's gonna move.
Yeah, he's
That would help.
essentially going to be... Because that is his programming to help me escape, essentially, since cover's blown, thanks Anakin.
I mean,
Alright, so what does Ogini do? Get his lightsaber, probably.
Yeah, he's...
yeah, is that going to take his action, and is he going to be able to do anything after that? Like, kind of retrieve those lightsaber by,
Yes,
obviously.
you can retrieve him then.
Does he
He's probably going after Anakin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They already have a beef.
They do.
That's not good. Well, if Ogini would go after Anakin, then I guess that's what.
And Ogini's wielding a what color lightsaber?
His is
Blue as well.
yeah. Blue is the color of the ones that actually use them, right?
It's the most common.
Yeah, most common, yeah.
Blue and green.
Ogini
but-
tells Anakin, he says, "You're skilled with the Force. Let's see if you're as skilled with a lightsaber."
Alright, coming at him.
This definitely says, yeah, he's pretty skilled with it too.
What's his lightsaber?
Oh, because there's a gap between that and Force, it's a 5. It's a big gap.
So Ogini's gonna go
Yeah.
after Anakin, since that's what Ogini would do. Oh, might not have done it. It's -2.
Ooh.
But +2 from the lightsaber, so it cancels out, so it's at 7.
Oh, lightsaber versus.
Yeah.
Yeah, just you don't worry about the +2s when it's lightsaber.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you even get the +2 on defense again with the lightsaber?
Yeah.
If you're using a lightsaber, yeah.
Which
Yeah.
Oh.
Anakin is.
But since they
And-
they cancel each other out when it's lightsaber versus lightsaber.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's at
So
So
5.
5 versus
5.
5.
which is
They
the same
clash.
as 7 versus 7. Same result.
Yeah.
Just less math we have to
Except
deal
Anakin's gonna burn a rage because he doesn't like it when people team up against him. Nobody ever learns this. So Anakin has a 7.
with. Does Ogini have anything he can?
He is
There's no
a
reason
saber specialist.
He can spin.
Yes.
Why would he?
If you don't,
He
then. Well, no, I mean, it just the
Yeah.
attack doesn't, yeah.
It doesn't do
It just
anything.
fails.
It doesn't succeed with style. There's no reason for Rogan to try harder to not.
Well, if you fail, though, it could create an opening.
I am going to say that since he's a duelist, it would be a matter of pride.
Oh. Oh, okay.
He's going to accept
Yeah.
And then spend it.
and then spend it.
Yeah.
Dan burn one of his points.
Alright, that's
Alright.
fine. Keep the tie, that's fine.
Yeah, basically, if you keep the tie, then nothing happens.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Anakin.
Oh, pretty much he's like,
Well, Anakin could, because he is acting on his emotions, put it up again. I think he's going to.
spend another one.
Yeah. So now it's at a +9, you're +7.
Still only by 2.
Yeah, so that's a boost.
You can spend another 2, and
If he's got the thing for it.
He's good.
he's got it.
Okay. Should I?
So to you.
I mean,
What do you think?
I only have 2 fate left. I'm gonna hold on to.
Yeah. Basically, if you fail, it'll create a boost
Okay.
that he can
He can use against
then
you.
use against you,
Okay.
which could hurt later or not.
Yeah.
And you can just wait and say spend a fate. If he does tend to use it.
Yeah.
So the boost can be activated for free.
hmm
Is it my turn?
Have you
Still
decided?
deciding.
Oh. I'll just take the boost.
Take the boost? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah. So he successfully blocks, and then when he does, he blocks the attack and he kicks him. And as he does, he creates an opening on Ogini. Alright. Corvus? Okay guys, this has gotten really out of hand. Getting tired of the same thing happening.
You just had to send it again, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Gonna use Force Phantom on Anakin.
Okay. Remember how it
He's
works?
The strongest Force user in this area, I think, other than maybe Obi-Wan. So I'm basically pulling 1 shard per turn,
Let's see.
and
Here.
once I get up to
Force Phantom. Okay. You take a force challenge against him. If successful, you siphon a number of shards equal to the number of shifts. And you store it temporarily. Then you may take an action, spend a fate point, and you basically gain 1 apex skill at a +1 rating. Oh, you create the Force Phantom with an apex skill of your choosing. +1 rating per shard. So yeah. Basically you can draw in, and then you can use the energy and create another being that has skills, depending upon how much shard of energy you drew and you spent on.
Mm-hmm.
It's not force drain.
You just make a force check against him. And for every shift you have, that's how many shards you get from the
It would be
attempt.
better to do it on the weakest one.
Yeah.
And that.
And who is that?
So,
We're gonna.
Ogini?
yeah, it probably is.
What's Ogini's force?
I don't see it.
He doesn't have it on there.
So basically it'd be 0.
That would be the best farming you could do.
You can literally farm your ally to get a more powerful Force Ghost.
Yeah, you're siphoning bits of the force off of him, but it's not like a large amount. You're not draining him. You're just siphoning little bits here and there.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
It would literally be better for you to attack me.
It's like little cuts.
I think you found a...
Yeah, I'll do
work.
that.
But once you do that to him, if you do it enough and you have a large enough of a pool, you can create another being.
Yeah.
What is your force?
I'm gonna do that and tell these two to get out here.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to do that, Dan? Because I want to say you want to take a tactical retreat.
Strategic retreat.
Strategic retreat.
Oh, but you told me he needed to stay until the money was...
Dead, dang it, no. Urgh. Wait, honorable. Stay out of Anakin and Sagini's fight.
But
You mean Anakin, Sagini, and Obi-Wan?
Yeah, honorable.
I
stay
don't
out
think
of their
that's
fight.
honorable at this point.
Yeah.
But you already activated
It's a
all of them.
3-way match, 1v1v1.
I think
I
it's
should-
2-on-1, but okay.
Still, it's honorable. I'm calling it honorable.
Well, you already activated Honorable once on Dan to do
No,
the
I-
transfer.
To make,
And
make
Anakin's
this
interfering
happen.
with his
I
honor.
wouldn't call that honorable.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
No, not once Sagini got involved.
Okay.
Now, if it's between Obi-Wan and Skywalker before he got involved,
I'm actually worried
Yeah.
that the Mandalorian Knight aspect would get called that forces me to defend him against Anakin.
But you're the one that sent him after Anakin.
No, he stepped up. He and Anakin have a thing.
well, after Anakin just leveled you guys,
Leveled all of us last time. He's got pride.
So you're going to attack Ogini with the Force Phantom, right?
Yeah. Do I have to spend fate to do that? I can't remember.
do what? No, not to make the roll. You spend fate to create the aspect. Excuse me.
So 7?
7, and he has a 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes 7
Alright,
shards.
go ahead. You can roll for it again.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think it's a roll.
And there's a +2.
Alright, so it's a
It's a
5
5.
difference. So you get 5 shards.
Okay.
Here.
So you can hold on
Use the
to...
clone troopers that no longer exist.
So if you hold on to that for one more turn, you can get a pretty good amount of shards.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like that ability used this way is actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need one person that has
It
no
just-
force ability.
Takes actions to do it. It
That-
takes time.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
once you get done, you can have something very powerful.
Alright.
Yeah.
And it takes fate to use too, burn. It's so you're using this, and as you are, you're kind of like drawing the energy, and it's like you see like a purple glow coming from Ogini, and Obi-Wan catches his eye, when he sees this, and he says, "That's peculiar."
Give it time.
Would Kyberious recognize this? Would he notice that is what I should say.
Kyberious wasn't there last time you used it, because you used it when you were on Geonosis.
Right.
Before the arena, before you arrived.
Well, but would he recognize that, or not recognize what it is, but that he's drawing force into him, essentially?
No, he wouldn't.
No?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm sure he will soon.
I mean, 5 force that he just kind of drew in out of nowhere. I'm surprised he didn't recognize it, but okay.
I mean, you recognize he's growing in power, but you don't recognize
What I'm doing with it.
You don't. Yeah, you don't know.
Okay.
For all you know, you were doing what you did with the force wall, just in a different form.
True.
Yeah, no idea. All right. So you called your knights out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you step into the field. What do you want them to do? They step into the zone, and then what? Move in action.
We're still trying to make this deal happen. Because I was called on honor to make this deal happen.
Only way that's going to happen is having Kyberious taken in.
Yeah.
And he's already drew his saber, so he's preparing for a battle.
Which means Wesley and Borboro.
Hey, boss, we getting paid?
Only if he goes in. Trying to decide if they would decide you need to be taken down, or remember how hard it was to fight Anakin and decide that he needs to drop first.
Well, also last time there wasn't a Jedi Master involved.
True.
They may just stand in the way. Just kind of put themselves between Kyberious and, Anakin and Obi-Wan over there. At least just to say, hey, make my presence know I'm standing here. You shall not pass.
I don't think that's the way Borboro would do this.
Do it.
Go big or go home.
Go big or don't go.
I'll go big.
Once I called him out, he's going big.
Oh, well, then he's just going to straight up and
He's going
get
right
involved.
after Anakin then.
Actually,
that's go big right there.
he's getting involved unless you're going to stop him.
That was a nice slide.
Yeah, she landed on
Right
the
on the right one. No, I'm figuring he would get involved, but which direction?
I mean, he knows how big Anakin is. That's pretty big, right?
He does know
there.
how big Anakin is, but he also knows that you just lightning bursted everybody off the. But you didn't shoot at any of us.
But Anakin did attack everybody, so I think he
Anakin
goes
did
there.
attack everybody, so
We'll make him. The bottom one is the
Borboro is headed that way.
brown. Yeah.
So
He gets involved with Anakin too. Oh, great.
he's going to step in and try to force push Anakin off the plateau. That's gone. It's a plus.
It's off the table. I believe that's still a reroll.
Reroll that, sir.
Still a plus. 8.
8. I'm at 9.
Does he have anything to activate?
He already burnt 1. I saw that.
He's burning 4.
Well, for the force push, right? Or does that not require one?
it doesn't
It
require
doesn't
3.
require
Okay.
one.
No.
Okay. I thought he burnt
What's his high concept?
He's heavy with the force.
Is that what his high concept is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's.
It means he uses, goes big with the
Yeah,
force.
he does. So you could spend it for that.
Yeah.
Anakin's stronger in the Force.
You can spend again if you wanted to.
Go big or don't go.
Yep. Ain't gonna take that?
Rage. He's not taking it. He's enraged.
So giant force push goes. Anakin's hair's flapping in the breeze.
Anakin, he has one hand, he just puts it out, Dragon Ball Z style. And you can just the wave of energy just hits his hand, and you can see it just kind of go all around him. Moves the stones and everything like that. They fly off the cliff.
Yeah.
And then he just stops. And compelling him. Rage.
Yep.
He's going to see this through to make sure that everybody that is fighting him right now, that they will go down. That he will be the victor. He will show them how powerful he really is.
I feel like that should be 2, both rage and strong in the force.
No.
I believe that's a double compel there.
Alright. So it says, what about the other guy? Wesley.
He's a protector.
Well, who's he protecting?
That's what I'm about to figure out. I feel like he would jump in.
Against Anakin? Oh, you said protector?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He remembers how hard
after
this
you
fight
got
was
leveled?
last time.
After you got leveled, it goes to him.
Yeah. And he remembers how hard this was last time.
Well, considering that he leveled all those clone troopers,
Yeah.
and now they're out of the battle.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna try to provoke. See if he can get Anakin to fight him.
Well, I think Anakin's fighting everybody right now.
He's gonna see if he can get Anakin to focus on him, though.
Okay, it's gonna be difficult considering Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a higher difficulty.
He still sees himself as the protector.
All right, go for it.
What am I rolling?
That's not for you. It's
+6. It's a 6 to provoke.
not enough. He's laser focused on Obi-Wan. Everybody else is just like flies right now. They're just distracting. He's laser focused because that huge blast he did, there's one person that stood and it's right in front of him and he is not having it.
Yeah. Yep.
He, as Wesley tries to provoke him, he doesn't even give him the time of day and look at him. He doesn't even do that. He just says, "I'll handle you when I'm done with him."
Right. Alright.
If you know what's best for you, stay out of it.
I think that's his turn so far.
Yeah. Alright, so now it's theirs. Alright. Start with Ahsoka.
Okay, what's she doing?
She goes to the front of the ship. Oh, you get a message from R2 on your communicator.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead and check it.
Hey, hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold it out. I got a text message. Here, Siri, read it to me.
I'm a little busy, R2. What
Siri,
is
check
it?
my message.
I'm in the comment side. His helmet's open. Go ahead, R2. What's the issue? I'm a little busy here.
Yes. He tells you that a communication was just sent from the shuttle to the cruiser.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Get the ship out of here.
You tell R2 that?
Yeah.
Just take the ship out of here.
Yeah. I'll call you if we live through this.
Nice, nice. Meanwhile, Obi-Wan, he sees the aid he's getting from the other warriors.
Yeah.
And he looks straight at Skywalker and he tells him, "You're outnumbered. Stand down."
stop enraging.
Please don't stop enraging him.
You underestimate my power.
I mean, that's what he would say.
I think we just invoked a line from the movie.
That should be worth 2 fate points, I swear. Because it fits context perfectly.
I'll give you one now.
Okay. I know what it is for, and
That's a rage.
He definitely accepts the rage.
Yeah. And of course, Skywalker responds to him. It says, "You underestimate my power."
Yep.
So, grudgingly, Obi-Wan.
I guess I'll have to pull my lightsaber out. Hate using this.
He already had it out anyways, and he's like, he sees that there's no talking to him, there's no getting through to him. Basically Skywalker has this tunnel vision right now, so there's nothing he can do except see it through.
Man.
So he moves in and he attacks with a lightsaber.
Yep.
This might hurt.
Go ahead and make a roll.
Question.
Yes.
Can I use my force push ability to actually pull, what's his name? Sagini, right? The swordsman? Ogini. In front of Obi-Wan's blade as a shield for me? 2 birds, 1 stone type thing?
Force push.
It's not how force push works.
Okay, fine. Alright. I was trying,
Yeah.
+3, right? Oh.
Plus 1. I guess I would do to
You could try to pull a Darth
force
Sidious.
jump himself
Over.
away and behind Sagini to do what he was about to do.
What's the total?
9.
9.
Is that with the lightsaber bonus?
No, because I'm trying to force jump behind Ogini.
Let's see, did you pick up the, use what force? What stunt does he have?
It's got force choke redirect and force
Oh,
push.
so he doesn't, okay, so you're using athletics?
No, I'm not using athletics. Okay, I guess it's lightsaber then. Which makes it a 6.
That's 6.
If it was force, it would be a lot better.
If it was what?
If it was force, it would be a lot better for Anakin.
Yes, exactly. Which he's already seen that.
Yeah.
So now he's testing his lightsaber metal. So, alright, well, 8. So that's a 2 difference.
Enraged for no difference.
Okay. So he comes in and he attacks, and as he does, it looks like, he connects with it, and he's pushing in on Skywalker, but Skywalker, taps into his rage and pushes back against Obi-Wan. So, as Obi-Wan, gets back into his stance, he just makes a comment to him, and he says, you've been trained decent in combat with lightsaber. More so in the Force, I noticed.
I told you underestimated my power!
Alright, move on to you guys. So nobody's even focused on Kyberious right now.
Alright, because Anakin has to do it. He's going to force push Ogini into Obi-Wan's lightsaber. Or he's going to try to.
Okay.
And he's going to activate the boost he has on Ogini to do it.
Okay.
And he's strong in the Force with it.
Wait, is this Anakin doing that?
Yes, this is Anakin doing
It's
it.
not his turn. No. Oh, wait, he hasn't gone yet. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you do have athletics. 6.
Yeah, so that'll be
What you got?
6.
So that's
What's your total?
10, 12, minus 1, 11.
Alright.
And 6.
6. Well, again, he gets force pushed. Because 11 really beats 6.
Yeah.
Succeeds with style, last I checked.
Yes, it does.
Twice.
Yep. However, Obi-Wan does avoid it.
Okay.
So,
Well, he still takes damage from the force push, at least.
actually, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, because you guys are on a cliff.
Oh.
There's nothing for me to push into except for the ground. So instead, he kind of goes off the cliff.
Off the cliff, okay.
Oh,
More like into the shuttle, though, because he was this way.
wait, which one's Ogini? Oh, Ogini's the samurai-ish person?
So,
Yeah.
Or,
we'll say you take some damage, because you are hitting the shuttle.
okay. So how much would you say?
Let's see, we'll take off 2, so 3 shifts.
Yep.
So that'll be...
All of his physical stress.
Yeah. So, basically, Skywalker, flips behind him, throws a force push into him, right at Kenobi. Kenobi, quickly dodges it out of the way. And Ogini just slams right into the shuttle. And as he does, he hits the shuttle, and then he kind of turns into it.
Would redirect do anything there?
Or, succeed with style, yes. If you succeed with style, would redirect.
Oh.
But it was the reversed.
Okay. I was just making sure Wesley couldn't cut there.
Oh, it would have to be directed at Wesley.
Okay.
So, alright, so that's what happened with Ogini.
Alright.
Alright, back up to the top. So we got Kyberious and Bones.
Oh, man. I would tell Bones to go keep Ogini out of this, and then Kyberious would tell Corvus to keep his men out of the fight between them two. Because now it's an even fight. It's a one-on-one.
Well, actually, there's still 2 more there.
But they follow his command.
Yeah. So did Ogini.
That's why Bones is going to keep Ogini out the fight.
Ogini's not out of the fight yet. He's got displaced.
And a little bit knocked out.
Roger, Roger.
He's acting as the Great Barrier.
In the aspect of the Mandalorian Night, I would probably act to protect my guys. Because they're pretty much a culmination of 10 years of training.
How do you think I feel with Anakin?
Yeah.
Culmination of 10 years of training.
Well, Anakin's already pegged him as an enemy, so... You think he's just gonna stop once Obi-Wan's done?
No. And tactics tell me that I'm done with that possibility.
Take the way out while you can.
Good thing that shuttle was there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what?
Honestly.
Then it's like,
I think it's more than 10 shifts of damage.
a little bit.
He's become a bit of a rabid dog at this point. We kind of need to put him down.
That's one way of looking at it.
If you continue your advance against my apprentice, I'll have to come after you. Your dogs don't make this a fair fight.
Seems to be doing pretty good.
But I'd try to play it at his Mandalorian heritage there. You know, because how is it a fair fight if it's 5-on-1?
But at the same time, Anakin hasn't really shown any interest in the Mandalorian ways.
Nope.
Of honoring them at all.
He didn't honor the last honorable fight that there was. He only lived because of you.
And you haven't given me time to correct that error yet. You sent your dog in after mine before he could have a chance to even do anything.
And I'm being pulled 3 ways by my aspects.
Apparently you built your character better than I did.
I just built him to get out of a fight that we can't win. But at this point, even if we get out of this fight, Anakin's coming after us.
And worse.
Yeah.
Well, Anakin's going to be dealt with.
You gonna force Phantom? Again?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Just force Phantom?
you can still do it.
Can I do it on Ogini still?
Even though he's in a different space.
In a different zone?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just lower your shifts.
Or is there, do one of your other guys have any force either?
Yeah, they're both good.
Oh.
Yeah, so
That's why he's like,
you could do it, just it won't be as much as you would normally be able to get because he's a little bit further away.
I mean, you're still gonna get something from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, unless I roll really high and you roll really low.
Yeah, right now you start at a 2
Yeah.
instead of 0.
So it's basically like I have a 2 in force with my spacing.
Yeah.
And you have a 6. So that's...
You could do that and still remain neutral on it as you're deciding.
You can just
Yeah.
power up.
We're gonna do that.
Okay.
Well, I got 2 minuses and a plus, so that's a -1. So that puts me at 1.
So 5?
And he's at 1, so that's a 4. Yeah, that's a 4 shift.
Yeah, I'm at 6, so yeah. -2 is 4.
Yep.
So that would be a 3 shift.
3 shift.
3, okay. Yeah, so now you're at, 3 more to your total.
Okay.
Alright.
Honestly, I think that's what I would do anyway, regardless of which way I'm going on this.
Yeah, you're making preparations. Gotcha.
Because if I'm going to end up fighting
Alright.
anybody, I need to go ahead and keep making the preparations.
Who's next?
Who is next?
Ogini.
Ogini is?
Kyberious just delayed. He's going to take a reactive when needed.
And Bones is standing in the way?
Mm-hmm.
Well, kind of. I mean, I'm sure Ogini could go around him if he chose to.
Ogini's gonna save it.
But Bones is definitely making known that he's gonna protect Anakin, so.
Or he could sit there and...
What do you think, Corvus? Would he let Bones stand in the way of him getting to Anakin?
He's probably a bit too much. Even hurt.
So, Bones it is, huh?
That sucks.
I was thinking
Roger.
Nagini was going to saber throw it at Anakin.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna throw it past Bones.
At Anakin.
In my way, are you? Watch this one bend the blade.
At him throwing the lightsaber, Bones would attack Ogini, as he's undefended at that point.
Okay.
Because he delayed his attack for a reaction. So.
Does Wesley recognize that?
We'll find out. Go ahead and make your rolls. Now, do understand that lightsaber does come back.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to make 2 rolls.
Okay, so the first one will be to attack Anakin.
Yeah.
Now, are you rolling?
Actually, you get to make 3 rolls. So make the first roll on your attack.
Okay.
Alright.
-1. And on this first attack,
Yeah.
I was going to activate 2 fate for each mental lightsaber specialist and dual.
Okay.
Okay.
So what would bring your total to?
That will bring my total to 10 against Anakin.
Okay. It's a lightsaber.
Yeah, Anakin's lightsaber too, yep.
Yeah, so
So that's 6. So yeah, he definitely succeed.
Alright, so you succeeded on that. Alright.
now that was Anakin.
Okay, so that's the attack Anakin. So you already resolved that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll make it the defense. Of course, you're gonna have to not use your lightsaber skill for this, but
What am I using? Athletics?
athletics can be used, yeah.
6.
You can dodge.
6. Well, if I use lightsaber, well, actually no, I don't have the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Sorry, 6.
There you go.
Whoa. So far I got it.
Oh my.
Still +2 so it's 8 on Bones.
What'd you get?
+6.
+6. Ah, okay. So Bones came through for a 2.
Okay, so that would be a mild.
I don't know how many milds or mediums they can take.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, you got the sheet in front of you.
yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
I mean,
Are they not allowed to take miles?
If it's on the sheet, yeah.
I don't see anything.
it wasn't written down because I wasn't told to.
What, physical, mental? Oh,
I mean, they probably have like
Hold
2
on.
miles.
He's a hitter, right?
Yeah.
So
It's
give me
probably
1
got
second.
1 mild at least.
Yeah, let me check it just to make sure. Huh. Yeah, he has 1 mild.
Okay.
His only saving grace so far.
Yeah. He has 1 mild. That's it.
And
It's,
Bruised rib.
yeah. Black eye. He's got punched.
With a lightsaber fist. Bones ain't no ordinary droid.
I said, what did he hit him with?
His lightsaber. His hidden lightsaber.
Ah, okay.
Blade.
okay.
Did you add a +2 in there?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I didn't actually.
Ogini actually.
So that'd be actually a
Well, no, you don't add a +2 because he's wearing Mandalorian armor.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I didn't add this right.
That's what I was making sure.
Okay,
You
so if
had
he's
a +2.
using lightsaber, he would be cut somehow, or stabbed, or something like that, right?
Well, yeah, you got him good.
You can say it graze.
Yeah, graze.
Lightsaber graze.
Right.
Scorched arm or something like
And
that.
then make your 3rd roll for the lightsaber coming back, since Bone stepped in the way of it.
But he also dodged out the way.
Yeah. So now he can. Well, Bones can try to dodge it.
This is probably not going to work, because it's -2 right there.
Makes sense for getting hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Bones does
6.
6. What's
9?
Now, would that cancel out? Would the lightsabers cancel out each
With
other?
what now?
Um,
Now you do get the +2.
How would that work? Because
Well-
Bones does have a lightsaber, right?
he does. And
He-
it is active.
Yes, he does. However, he would need to do an athletics or something like that because the lightsaber's coming from behind, and he's facing the front when he gets tacked in. So you won't be able to use lightsaber
using his
skill.
lightsaber in front.
Right.
Okay, so I would get the +2.
Kyberious would remind Bones that he shouldn't be underestimated. Give him this so he can activate his power core. Actually, he can activate his power core without one,
This.
without a fate point, right? I can't remember.
Wait a minute.
Bones power core for his shield.
Oh, for his shielding?
Yeah,
Uh.
because I can't remember if he had to.
Oh, you have to activate it with the fate. It gives him a bonus
Okay.
on defensive actions.
Okay.
That's what it does.
Well
Bones power core.
then, yeah.
So,
And Bones would activate his power core.
Right. Well, you spend the fate for Bones.
Yes, I did.
So.
Essentially. That's right. That's right. I can spend it for him because he doesn't
Right.
have his own. That's right. I forgot about that.
So what's the what's your total now?
It's 6 and then the power core. I can't remember how much.
He gets a +2.
Gives a +2.
is
So
that with athletics?
So plus
That's
8 would be 8.
8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
What was yours?
9 minus 2. 7.
So 7. Yep.
and that was with the athletics instead of the lightsaber?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but you got a bonus from the shielding. So he activated shielding at the last moment. So basically, essentially, it bounced off the shielding and went back into your hand.
Okay. Okay.
Roger, Roger, master. I like violence.
You're all going to die.
I shall make it rain red. I've looked for Bones voiceovers. I can't find them. I'm so mad.
That's not the one I was thinking of.
Oh.
You're all going to die down here.
Red Queen.
You know, he does have mash programming. I'll allow that.
Yeah. It's like Bones.
Is that Red Queen?
Yes. Are you feeling okay, Bones?
So that was that a +4 against Anakin?
Do what now?
When
Yeah, that was a force shift against Anakin, which he already absorbed.
Okay.
At least that was successful.
Yeah, at least something was successful so far.
Alright. And so now the other two knights. Are they gonna teamwork or are they gonna do?
Yeah, they're gonna work together. Barbaro's gonna shoot Anakin with his rocket.
It's gonna hit the whole area.
Yeah, that would not be a good idea. I don't think. Unless everyone except for Anakin can dodge it, which I don't think is going to happen.
I don't think he would hit the entire zone with it.
Probably not.
Not with everybody in it.
It's a small plateau,
Fine.
apparently.
Force push with some help from Wesley.
Okay, so he's gonna give him +1?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, continue the team up, huh?
Yeah.
If we work together, we might be able to overcome them. So, alright, make the roll and add the +1. Whoever get the highest is your roll.
Actually,
Or?
trying to decide if they would be more concerned about helping their teammate.
Well, Ahsoka's in there.
She hasn't
Dude, they
demonstrated fighting on either side.
Well, considering that the droid is now on their shuttle.
Okay.
I believe that's called trespassing?
So,
Hey, he was trespassing first.
Well, he was kind of forced. Get it?
He was trespassing first.
yeah, they're gonna try and push Anakin off the platform, or plateau again.
And he goes to resist.
+2.
+1 with a +3 total.
10?
Yeah, they have it.
What's Anakin's total?
What? 7.
Is that what
Even
style?
with range.
Yep, that's what style.
At them pushing Anakin over, Kyberious with Force Lightning all of them. Multi-target.
Can I use 2 immense?
Can you do what?
Use my ability
Yes, you may.
to catch the lightning
Yes.
since I'm in between them.
I gotta look that one up again on that.
Even though I spent the fate for the multi-target,
What do you mean?
because it doesn't cost me a fate point to activate the Force Lightning. It just cost me a fate point for the multi-target.
He's looking to see how much of it I can grab.
Oh.
Oh, I was just looking for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just rolled a 4 skill.
Okay.
Dan. Yeah, no, I was looking up his.
Okay.
You rolled 1.
God.
And so I need to roll. Like, can I
5.
stop the lightning with my lightsaber or something like that? Or
No, it's not at you, it's at everyone in this area.
oh, it's only in that area.
It's only in the zone.
Oh, I thought it would be.
You can make a roll for the knights, though.
Would
So
Wesley
can he-
be able to redirect?
I mean, you can block it with lightsaber. If you have to redirect stunt, then you can actually, redirect it back at him.
Yeah.
So, you just make the roll. They have lightsabers out, they can make theirs.
Could they use the Force instead? Or, well.
Only if you have his ability.
Oh, that's right.
You have to have mine.
And would the lightsabers get that +2 bonus?
Corvus is going Yoda.
Yeah.
Would they get +2 bonus? Oh, I didn't know you knew that.
Yeah, what? Huh?
The
The
lightsaber.
+2 lightsaber bonus against this? Since they're using a lightsaber, the lightsaber gives a +2.
No, that's to cut through anything.
Oh, okay.
Cutting through Force light.
That's a +1.
So
That would be for the
6
top
on
one.
Wesley.
Yeah, 6 for Wesley.
Okay, you said 5? Alright, so he gets the 2 style. He just blocked it.
And that was evened out,
Even out?
which would be a 5. Oh. So
Alright.
6 for the first one and 5 for the bottom one. Right?
Yep. So
No,
nothing
he
happens
doesn't
on that.
have
Oh.
saber skill.
Oh, so he just gets hit.
Oh wait, what was it? What was his total?
He doesn't have lightsaber skill.
Oh, he doesn't.
Oh.
Does he have athletics or anything like that?
He has ballistics and explosives.
Oh, so he
He's
gets
got hit.
Yeah, pretty hard.
Yeah, hit with style.
Yeah.
He could have rolled the Force to feel it.
Now, which one is it? The bottom one? So
Yeah,
it's the brown
the
one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, he just took 5 shifts,
Yeah.
which he has 5 total. Because he has the 2, or the stress boxes plus the 1 mild, just like the other guy. So he is, you can write electrocuted. And he now actually has the aspect of electrocuted.
Is that
So he's shocked
on
right now.
his heavy or just an extra?
Yeah, it's just an extra situational aspect.
Okay.
So he has that now. So anybody can exploit it.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Hmm?
That hurts.
Told you to get back while you could, Dan.
And what was yours a roll, by the way?
Oh, mine. I had 7.
7. So you did not succeed this time. And you don't have any aspects you can activate for that one.
No.
Nope. Alright. So, pretty much the first one. Oh, Obi-Wan. Oh, wait, you roll 5 though, right?
Yeah. I know it's not going to hit him.
No, it's not going to hit him.
If it didn't, I was like, what?
I mean, unless Obi-Wan's severely distracted, but he's not severely distracted. Knowing Obi-Wan.
Well, considering you just tried this not too long ago.
Yeah. He saw its power once before.
So,
Yeah.
does
He
that
hears
mean,
that crackling in the air and
so
He
these
didn't-
only have,
it
He
hits
didn't hit Oki.
over
Well-
another mountain over.
I was actually going to ask, so they can't take any more hits? Is what
No, they take another hit, they're out, and then whoever did the hit to them gets to decide their fate.
oh.
Yeah.
Now they may concede at this point, however,
They don't have a fate point to concede, right?
you
No.
don't need a fate point to
Oh.
concede.
You get a fate point if you can see.
Oh.
Right?
But considering how they're pretty much all in at this point,
Mm-hmm.
not gonna concede.
Sorry, Dan, you're losing some knights.
Actually, I'll tell you what, we're gonna do this. The go big or go home. Who's that one?
Barbaroo.
It's the one that's nearly
He's staying
dead.
in the fight,
Yeah.
and then duelist is staying in the fight.
Yeah.
Anakin's enraged over all this?
Was him staying in the fight?
Yeah.
Actually, no. What he is enraged about is the
Is
fact that you're
helping.
getting involved.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was Anakin.
Yeah, it goes Anakin.
And he even tells you, he says, Master, stay out of this.
So is Anakin getting force pushed off the cliff? You got a 10, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did get a 10.
And he got a...
I succeeded.
So that's basically what happens. So as you know, you guys get ready to do the force push. You know, he throws the lightning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it hits them. Hits one of them. Attempts to hit the other two. You know, it gets deflected. You did the cool little. You catch it with your hand
Yeah.
and just kind of like throw it at the ground. And as you do that, you know, Skywalker says, "Master, stay out of this." And that's when he gets hit with the blast.
Master, oh! You distracted.
Well, he's been falling before and he got out of it, okay.
Yeah.
He's falling for you.
He's free falling.
Well, he can still try to jump back up. No issue for Anakin.
Well, yeah. Make a, well, you can make a check in a minute.
Okay.
Right now he's falling.
Free fall.
So all that just happened. So it leaves Ahsoka and Obi-Wan and Skywalker. So let's go with Ahsoka first.
Mm-hmm.
She attacks Bones.
Yep. Go figure.
It's almost like Bones is right there.
So she strikes him twice, actually. She has
Okay.
dual sabers.
Oh.
Alright. That's a
Just think I would have been out
7
of here.
plus his power core still active.
No, you have to activate it again.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have to activate it. He can activate any defensive action.
So you can just activate it like it's a...
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
spend a fate point, you get a +2. Basically.
Essentially, yeah.
Just except it's any defensive action. That's what the benefit of it is. You don't have to wait for the specific scenario to happen, except for as I'm being attacked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's just got the +7.
All right. That's one shift,
Okay.
and then make a roll for the other one.
+6.
Well, 6. That's 2 shifts. That's 3 shift total.
Yep.
1 shift, 2 shift, 3
One
shift,
shift.
4.
Red shift, blue shift.
Yep.
Bones is still in it though.
Yep.
You built him to be strong.
I did.
So she comes up, as the shield drops, she slices once and then comes up with the other one. So he gets 2 slash marks right across him.
Yep.
Too bad he didn't program him like Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Just start playing radio broadcast.
Swing, better.
Alright, and Obi-Wan.
Would Obi-Wan do what Anakin would do and jump after her?
No.
No,
Obi-Wan's going to make Anakin come back to him. He's got the
Get
high
him.
ground.
Oh, no.
no one can come after me.
Obi-Wan's going after him, especially after the 2 attempts with Force Lightning.
Yeah.
You've gotten his attention.
Yeah.
So he comes after you with the lightsaber.
Yep. Okay.
That's
6. Pretty
6.
sure it doesn't stand very well against Obi-Wan. What do you do?
On the right side, you got Mandalorian armor.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
Yep.
That you do.
And with my lightsaber, it cancels out his lightsaber, and then my Mandalorian armor helps even more.
Yep. It does. Alright, you block it.
Okay.
Barely, but...
Barely. Hey, that's all I need is barely.
Yeah.
Alright.
And after he attacks, he tells you, he just says, Kyberious, you do not have to continue this fight.
We could still take you in.
He's, he kind of looks around and he says, you've already lost.
Oh, but have I? And at that moment, I'd activate my comms and have the Night Phantom come in and start lighting it up on the plateau.
Alright, and be here momentarily.
Mm-hmm.
Begin the assault.
En route.
Well, the tactician in him is appealing to you, Corvus.
Uh-huh.
And he says, you know this ship will not last. You know we have reinforcements on the way. This is suicide to continue this.
There's a reason why I didn't want to be on this planet.
And then he says, if his ship attacks this plateau, it's taking everybody with it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Skywalker's turn, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, he definitely tries to force himself back up. 8.
Well, he's bouncing, but he's not quite up there yet.
Okay.
Boing. Don't forget to double jump.
Yeah, that's what he forgot to do. He doesn't have double jump.